All right, good morning and welcome to Coffee with Markus. Today is Thursday, August 31st, the last day of the month. And we are heading in a long weekend because it is Labor Day. We'll talk about this here in a minute. All right, this will be exciting this morning, and in a moment you'll see why. But first of all, let's see who here wants to make money with trading. Type in a yes in the chat box. Exactly, yes. And who here wants to make enough money with trading so that you can quit your job? Oh, yeah. And who wants to make so much money with trading that you can travel the world and live the lifestyle you always dreamed about? Yes, absolutely. Now let's see, how many of you want to get as much as possible out of our time together here today? Yes. I want that for you because for most of you here with us today, this is going to be a long-term relationship between us. I promise you. Because once I show you how simple this is, once I show you an easy way to trade, once you realize that this actually works, once you realize that you can do this too, and once you see that this can give you the freedom you want, you will want to hang out with us for a lifetime. I promise you that. So here's what we're going to do this morning. This morning, we're going to talk about options. I received several emails and requests where you guys said, you know what? Can we talk about options? Of course, right? I mean, why not? This is Coffee with Markus. We can do anything we want. That's a wonderful thing about here. So we're going to talk about trading options, how to find the best options using the PowerX Analyzer. And of course, we'll look at the markets live. Now, before we get started, have you had a chance to download the latest version of PowerX Analyzer? How do you like it? How do you like the fast scanner? How do you like the new features that we have? Pretty cool, huh? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. So let's see. What are the markets doing this morning? In the upper row, we see the indices, the E-mini S&P, the E-mini NASDAQ in the middle, and the E-mini Dow on the right-hand side. And as you can see, all the indices are slightly up around a third of a percent. E-mini S&P up 0.3%, NASDAQ up a quarter of a percentage point, and the Dow is up 0.33. The Dow is leading the pack here this morning. Now, it has been a very, very interesting week, and let's just take a look at the Dow here overall. So I want to bring this up. So here's the Dow Jones, and let me just move this line here to its correct location, the 22,000 line. You see, a few weeks ago, the Dow broke 22,000. Then we had the concern about Trump not having enough support, right? I mean, CEOs from his councils are quitting, and so the markets moved down. Then they worked their way back up below above 22,000, and then we had the concerns about North Korea. Just last week, sending the market sharply down. And now we've just been trading sideways. Now, in terms of volume overall, I mean, this is a very low volume week. This morning I saw that in terms of volume, it's almost like a Christmas week. And here's why. I mean, on Monday is Labor Day in the United States. And so, depending on where you are in the United States, schools might start right after Labor Day. So, this is why this is the last hurrah. This is where traders can still take a week off, and this is why trading has been fairly light this week. But you see, we don't have to be concerned about it because with PowerX Analyzer, we find opportunities every single day. And so let's just see what is going on here in the markets. And I want to bring up PowerX Analyzer. Now, we talked about VAC, XENT, PGNX. So these are the positions that I have right now. There were quite a few that popped up here this morning, and I'll make a decision later which of these I might consider. It's always the same old candidates that are popping up because they're just good. I mean, we talked about Chewy's holding. Let me just bring it up here. So this is a nice short possibility here. Then we have VRX, Valiant Pharmaceutics, another short opportunity that popped up yesterday as well. Still a good one for today, as you can see. So let's see what happens here. We have ATRA. One of my favorites because ATRA, I've been trading in the past, made good money on ATRA. So that's definitely a good one that popped up here this morning. We have BOFI Holdings, whatever these guys do. But I recently traded BOFI, and as you can see, it has been a nice, wonderful, beautiful trade. So it popped up on the scanner again this morning. So considering this, I'll take a look at those a little bit later today and see which ones of all these opportunities I want to trade. CLVS looks like a good one too. Yes, it did have the one huge gap, but you see it was in our favor, pushing prices even higher. Now we have another long opportunity here. And as you can see, all of them has a very nice profit factor of 4.01 here, EXEL. So here we have a profit factor again around 4. It's exactly 3.95, a nice 60% winning percentage. So here we have another buy signal. This has been a nice stock to trade as well. I've been trading EXEL, and as you can see recently, it has performed really well. Then we have FGP. It's an interesting chart because you see we bounced all the way down from $21 to $5, and this is why it looks all so squished. But if you look closely, you'll see that we had 7 wins, 6 losses, so a winning percentage of 53%. And we do have a profit factor of 5.02. So something that I'm keeping my eye on. So these are the ones in my watch list here right now. But let's talk about options. So when trading options with PowerX Analyzer, you have to find a stock that is moving. So you pick any of these stocks. Now, before you can consider an option trade, the stock has to have a triggered signal. So let's take a look at VAC here, for example. VAC triggered. So we have here now a long position of 140 went long at 114.12. So if you want to trade options, we simply switch over to the options tab, and here we see 3 possibilities. We see an in the money strike price, we see an at the money strike price, and an out of the money strike price. I personally never trade out of the money. I always trade in the money or at the money. My preferred way to trade options is in the money. As you can see, we have 50 days to expiration, and if you look here at the average trade length, on average, we are only in this trade for 13 days. The longest we have been in this trade with VAC is 32 days. So we have plenty of time, and time decay is not really a major factor yet. Time decay is kicking in the last 30 days when you're trading options. So we have plenty of time here. We have 3 strike prices. The strike prices are 110, 115, and 125. And as you can see, since right now we are considering to go long, or we are long from 114.12, and we'll go over to my account here in just a minute. You see that the 110 is in the money, 115 is at the money, and this one is out of the money. Since we want to go long, of course, we are talking about buying a call, and here are the ideal entry prices. So what we are doing is we are calculating the fair value of the option at this price when the stock is trading at 114.12. So you should not pay more than $7.31 for the option. Now, keep in mind, when trading options, they come in packs of 100. So if you buy one option at $7.31, it means $731. So you see, at target, the option should be worth $26.01. And again, this is based on our best estimate using the Black and Scholes model, considering what the volatility might be. So there's a bunch of factors. So keep in mind, this is an estimate how much it should be worth. Also, when we hit our stop loss, the option should still be worth $3.61. And this is our best guess and our estimate. It can be worth more. It can be worth less. We are very, very, very conservative in our estimates here. So usually you will see that the option is worth more, both at target and at stop. But we like to be conservative because as traders, we want to be surprised positively and never negatively if we can avoid it, right? So If we enter at $7.31 and at target the option should be worth $26.01, the possible reward is $18.70. So we're just simply subtracting 731 from 2601 and means that we can potentially make $18.70. Can be more, can be less. Again, all these are best guesses, estimates based on the Black and Scholes model, based on what we expect the volatility to be, how long we expect to be in the trade, and so on and so on. Now, if we enter at $7.31 and we estimate the option at stop still to be $3.61, means that we are risking $3.69. So we're risking $3.69 trying to make $18.70. So this is with the conservative option. With the medium aggressive one, we are risking $2.79 trying to make $16.49. And you see here, the option costs only $4.67, meaning that if we buy one option, we need to bring $467 to the table. Making sense? Right? So this is where now it's your decision. There's no right or wrong. As I said, I personally like to trade the in-the-money options when I'm trading options, but you can choose either one, and you simply have to decide, all right, so what risk and reward am I comfortable with? Now we also plot here the bid and the ask so that you know where right now the option is possibly be traded. And you see that the option is traded with the medium aggressive one here, somewhere between $4.30 and $4.80. You do not want to pay more than $4.67 because based on our calculations, this is the fair value and you do not want to pay more. If you do, you are overpaying, then the option is too expensive. You also see that the conservative option is traded anywhere between $7.20 and $7.70. So here we want to enter at $7.31 or less, right? We don't want to overpay for an option. Now, if these options are too expensive for you, say, you know what, I don't really want to spend $4.67, $7.31, no worries. Just go down the line and find another opportunity that is cheaper. So let's talk about, for example, NVGS that has a buy to open signal here today. So NVGS, we recently had NVGS. I was trading it to the downside and we got out of the trade. Let me just see what happened here with this trade. Yeah, so we got out with a small loss here at the most recent one. So we entered at 9.94. We wanted to actually go all the way down to $2.65. Very ambitious goal, but hey, this option, this stock has moved in the past. Our stop loss was at 10.75, but then we got a black bar issued, so we went out at 10.25. Lost a little bit of money here. As you can see, it is 30 cents per share, depending on how many shares you traded. If you traded 1,000 shares, 30 cents per share would be $300. No big deal. I mean, it happens. As you can see, the losses are small. The losses are $300, $150. The wins are really nice and big. $3,000, $1,500, more than $3,000. That's what we like to see. So if you like NVGS, and if you choose to trade options on NVGS, first of all, we have a buy to open signal at 11.16, meaning that today the stock has to move through 11.16 before you place an options order. But you can already take a look at the options and see what are my choices here. And again, we have the conservative, medium aggressive, and aggressive one. Also, 50 days to expiration. The average length in trade is only 14 days. The longest trade that we had was 27 days, so plenty of time. 3 strike prices, 10, 12 and a half, and 15. Scratch the last one. I do not like the aggressive one, and we will take this away very, very soon because I don't think that any trader should trade out of the money options. It's very aggressive. It's very risky. Stick with in the money or at the money options. So it's either the 10 strike price or 12 and a half. Of course, we're buying a call since we have a long signal. We want to buy to open. We expect the stock to go up. That is the deal here. Now here, as you can see, the options are cheaper. So The in the money option is only $1.74. Compare this to VAC, where the option was what? $7.61. So here, if you want to buy one option, you only have to bring $174 to the table. Now, we expect the option at target to be worth $5.96, at the stop $1.22, meaning that you're trying to risk 51 cents and you want to make $4.22. Again, all these are estimates and subject to change depending on how quickly the stock moves. They are conservative, so you should be on the safe side here, assuming that you're risking 51 cents trying to make $4.22. See, we want to enter at $1.74 at the most or below, right? And right now you see that the bid and the ask is between $1.10 and $1.40. So this is where the option is traded right now. But keep in mind, we first have to see that the stock is going through $11.16 before we can place an order. By then, the bid and the ask will have changed, and we might be at $1.30 to $1.60. But you should be good buying it at $1.74. Now, the other possibility is that you buy an at the money option. So a 12.50 call, it's only 63 cents. So you only have to bring $63 to the table. Now, you try to risk 32 cents trying to make $3. So you have a risk reward ratio here of what, 1 to 10. So this is where it's your choice. What do you want to trade? I personally, I said, I like in the money option. They provide me more control. So my go-to is always the first one when I'm trading options. Okay. Does this make sense? So this is how you would trade options using the PowerX analyzer. The beautiful thing is here that you don't have to worry about all these complicated options models. Believe me, I've tried those. I've tried iron condors and butterflies and straddles and strangles and calendars and then vertical spreads and all this kind of stuff. And you know what? All you do is you're just paying a lot of more in commissions. Think about it. An iron condor requires 4 options to be constructed. So you're paying 4 times the commissions. See, this is why I say, why not keep it easy? Because that's what happened to me. When I kept it easy, when I kept it simple, my trading improved because I wasn't overthinking it. I wasn't overanalyzing it. And do I leave money on the table? Yes, of course. But here's the deal. Every single trader is leaving money on the table. I haven't found a single trader that doesn't. Because think about it. If you were a trader who never leaves any money on the table, it means that you're selling right up here and you're buying back up here. Now, show me a trader who does that consistently. And then you're buying again here and you're selling here. No, I mean, every single trader, you take a small piece out of this move here. Let me get rid of the crosshairs. Not a big fan of the crosshairs, so I just want to have the pointer here, right? So this is why, just get used to it. Just get used to it that you're leaving money on the table. Don't be greedy, right? And this is where I say, you know what? If somebody has an option strategy that makes him even more money, good for you, right? I mean, good for you. I'm very happy with this here. I like to keep it simple. I like to keep it easy, making it easy for me to execute the trades, to follow the trades, and yeah, to just see what's going on. All right, now, for those of you who are here live, I want to answer a few questions. Let's just quickly see in the portfolio what is going on here this morning. So we are looking at the 3 positions that I'm in here right now. PGNX slightly down here this morning. So unrealized P&L is $88. And again, we are trading a $10,000 account. I believe it was a little bit less when we started here, maybe around 9,500. VAC nicely up, so that's a trade that I entered yesterday. XENT does not like us here right now. As you can see, XENT, we are moving towards our stop loss, but you see, we have our stop loss and our profit target in the market, so we don't have to worry about anything, and we can go about our day. As I said, I'm considering entering a few more positions here, so let's just see how it goes today, what is happening. But I wanted to cover how to trade options with PowerX Analyzer with you. All right, for those of you who are here live, I'm going to answer a few more questions. For those of you who are watching the recording, I hope that this was helpful. Hope that you learned a lot. And please join us live. It's every day, Monday through Thursday. Not every day, only Monday through Thursday. From 8:20 to around 8:40 Central Time, so 10 minutes before the markets open. Now, one very important announcement: on Monday is Labor Day. So Labor Day, of course, we're taking off. The markets are closed, so we will not meet on Monday. We'll meet again on Tuesday. All right, let me stop the recording and then answer a few of your questions for those who are live here with me.